Hi everyone, it's Nat from Studio Hacks, and in this short video I'm going to show you how to make type beats with AI. These are hip-hop rap instrumentals, and I think that now AI music generators have gotten to a high enough quality where they are almost indistinguishable from traditional music production methods. The absolute best AI music generator on the market at the moment, the highest quality and the cheapest to use, is called Suno AI. The great thing about Suno is that if you have one of the paid subscriptions, the cheapest one is like, less than $10 a month, you own the commercial rights to any of the music that you generate, which means technically if you wanted to build up an entire YouTube channel of beats and even sell them on BeatStars or rap over the beats yourself and release them onto Spotify and all the streaming services, you can absolutely do that with any beats you generate in Suno. The great thing is you don't have to have any knowledge of music production to do it this way. AI music is obviously a very divisive topic at the moment, especially within the music production community and the songwriting community, or among musicians in general. But love it or hate it, it's here and people are going to use it. So I have decided if you can't beat them, join them basically. And I'll continue to do all of my music that I create myself and traditional music production, but I'll also add in AI music as one extra thing in my arsenal of music creation. So basically, to do this, you can use a free Suno account. If you don't already have an account with Suno, I am partnered with Suno, and I will leave a link in the description and the pinned comment so you can sign up. If you do ever go on to use one of their paid subscriptions, you'll get a discount using my link. So once you've got an account with Suno, the homepage will look something like this. There is also a mobile app version, so you can use this on iPhone and on Android. Very easy to use, very similar concepts. I will be showing you on a desktop here. So basically all we need to do is go to where it says create on the left hand side. You can use the simple or the advanced. I'm definitely going to use the advanced because it gives you a lot better control over the quality of the outcome. So I'm going to switch this to advanced, and then I'm not going to have any lyrics because this is an instrumental rap beat, a type beat. So to make it instrumental, you'll find that down, if you scroll down a little bit, under more options. And then next to lyrics, just select instrumental. I keep the weirdness and the style influence at 50%. Who knows what this really does. I've mucked around with it and I can't tell any difference that it currently makes. But this is the most important thing. Under duration, I always make it under 3 minutes long. With the current model of Suno, there are quality problems when the songs go longer than about 3 minutes. They start to get, some loss in quality. So I always make my beat just under 3 minutes long. Now from here, all we need to do is give it a style prompt, and you can keep this really simple. I'm just going to type trap, type beat. I'm just going to give it a bit of a flavor prompt here as well, and I'm going to write Atlanta hip hop. I'm a big fan of ATL, beat making, so like the general sound. But you can give it whatever style prompt you want. You can say Memphis funk, you can say dark hip hop, you can say playful, whatever. But just keep it simple here. Trap, type, beat, Atlanta hip hop. Then we're just going to hit create, and you'll see now that it creates 2 tracks every time you prompt it. Now it does allow you to start playing the track before it's finished generating. I would advise not to do this because you can run into problems with forcing it to generate too quickly, and you can have quality problems. I always allow it to finish the whole track, so when the track is finished generating, you'll see the track length will pop up here. So I'm going to pause the video and come back in about 30 seconds or a minute when that's finished generating. All right, let's have a listen to what it's generated. All right, so you've got a fairly high quality outcome there. And that's actually just the streaming quality that we were listening to there. You can actually get a high quality version of that by going to the three dots on the right hand side and selecting download. You can get MP3 audio. If you've got one of the pro plans, you can download WAV audio, which is high quality uncompressed audio, which will be the highest quality result. So I'm going to download the WAV audio. So once you've got the WAV audio, you can then, you can use that audio file to release it through DistroKid onto Spotify, just the trap beat if you like, or you can import it into a digital audio workstation and rap over it. You can turn it into a video pretty easily. I've got a separate video on my channel showing you how to make looping animations. So you can actually just put the audio that you've downloaded to a looping animation. I use something called OpenArt AI. Like here's a looping video that I created for some lo-fi hip hop that I created. So I'll leave a link to that other video in the description as well. So you can actually create, like, really quickly, easily, and cheaply create looping visuals. So if you want to turn your hip hop beats into a YouTube video that has sort of some kind of animation, you can just create a still image using AI and then you can animate it. And I do that all in OpenArt AI. But I will leave a link to that other tutorial in this video as well. So as you can see, the tool Suno now makes hip hop beat making very easy. And remember, any songs that you do create in Suno, you do own the commercial right. So technically you can put them on YouTube, on Spotify, you can sell them on BeatStars if you want. You can sell them to rappers. Not entirely sure how I feel about all that. At the moment, I'm just using it as background music for my YouTube videos. And I'm also using it to build up a YouTube channel with hip hop instrumentals that I'm giving away for free. So that's how you make type beats using AI. If you found this content valuable, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment if you've got any questions. But other than that, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.